You wear that shirt for me, Greg?
Huh?
Wear that shirt for me?
No, I got it as a Father's Day gift.
That's my line, though.
Okay.
That.
They supposed to know that?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm the only person that say go be great.
No, you're not.
Who else says it?
A lot of people in the world say it. I mean, to me, yes, you're the only person that says it, but
Okay.
people say it.
I think you just...
Actually, Jackie says it all the time when she would hang up the phone. Go be great. And why is that such a... I still can't wear the shirt.
I didn't say that. I just thought you were... It's my line. Like, why wouldn't I ask? If I wore a shirt that say Yerp on it, what are you going to be like? What are you going to say?
Nice shirt.
Huh. I got it for Mother's Day.
Oh, I'll be honest, that's dope.
Nigga, I don't got kids.
I mean...
Moving on. Your shirt is nice.
You should have said that.
I was leading up to it until you became an ass.
Huh?
I was leading up to it until you became an ass.
How I became an ass?
Great. You wear that shirt for me? No. I got it for Father's Day. Oh, okay. They don't know I say it. You know I say it.
Why would they know that you say it?
I don't know who got it for you.
So how could you be mad at them? You instantly got mad at somebody you don't even know who got the shirt.
Because they usually probably listen to our pod.
But they don't.
Sure.
Yo,
I know you do.
Funny.
You be clocking. You're just trying to make sure.
You are funny.
You wear my shirt. That has my... It's okay. I think it's a great shirt. Is that what you wanted me to say? No, we'll start there. Okay, Greg.
Too late.
I do the edits.
You took a left turn.
I did the edits.
You took a left turn, yo.
Greg, I got time today for the bullshit, so.
Do you?
I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I got time.
How much time?
Hopefully 45 minutes.
That's not even the length of our pod.
It's enough time for me.
Okay.
I don't need to be on my bullshit for new dialogue. Let's move on, Greg. Where's the music?
Let's loop that.
Come on.
Let's loop that.
Where the music, Greg?
I'm going to loop that and make that the new background.
No. Stop. That's how it go. That's how it go. Come on.
That's good.
Yeah, they got it.
Okay.
Y'all know the beat.
That is some funny shit. All right. So, banter. Okay, so the banter question of the day is, did you see the BET Awards?
No. I saw clips on Twitter.
So, Busta Rhymes was presented with the Lifetime Achievement Award, right? Shout out to Busta Rhymes. Which got me thinking, because I didn't even know he was even up for an award like that. And
you think they just ran out of people?
I don't know. So my banter question was, who do you think? Like, think of all the music artists or anybody you know in their respective field, right? Because that seems like anybody can get a Lifetime Achievement Award.
As long as you're alive.
Who do you think should get one?
In music?
Any field you want.
Any field that I want?
Any field you want.
I'm not thinking about nobody that needs any type of lifetime. Me. Shit, I made it. I almost died twice. The lifetime achievement. I achieved life more than once. Give me that. You know what? I'm helping the community with my voice. I listen to people. I share my feelings. I take in the bullshit. And I let everybody be great. Greg. That's what I do. I'm giving it to me. Go ahead.
Narcissist.
I don't have nothing. I'm not even thinking about nobody else. I'm not. You make me want to look at my phone book like my mama. She made it. Go ahead, Greg. You got one? Kobe Bryant, but he dead.
Kobe should get a Lifetime
He
Achievement
dead.
Award. So,
Why
you gotta
would
be
get-
allowed to get a Lifetime Achievement Award?
I would assume so.
Why?
You know what? I don't know. What is the Lifetime Achievement Award and what does
It's
it
usually
entail?
being recognized for your contribution to your field. Like you made a huge impact on your contribution to your field.
I think it's Lifetime
She's
Achievement.
doubling down on
Hell
herself.
yeah, I make an impact anywhere I go.
Doubling down.
Yes, I do. I make an impact. I change lives.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Where's my award? Nothing.
I don't give out Lifetime Achievement Awards.
Clearly. Who's yours?
I had a couple of people in mind.
Oh, okay. We have time.
I don't know.
Come on, Greg.
What's going on today?
Let's go.
So, I thought of people. Well, speaking of podcasts, I thought of Joe Budden. I think his contribution to the podcasting space.
I'm going to give him a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah, I think he's done some things that we have never seen. Well, I've never seen. I'm going to go with me because
Okay.
I am a novice.
And
I'm not really a novice.
He's definitely not a person that listens to a lot of podcasts.
I listen to 2.
That should tell you everything. I'm not taking away from what you're saying. I just, what has he done that you've never seen before?
The way he bet on himself, and I didn't know about like the monetization of. I didn't know you could monetize a podcast. I would say the way he's like got a deal with the deal with Spotify, his willingness to be so transparent about it. I think it taught me a lot about the business side
But
of it.
was he really transparent? Because clearly on the other end,
He's transparent enough for me. I don't. If Rory and Maul don't ever want to say their
and
side,
that's a Lifetime Achievement.
for me, yeah.
I'm not even gonna mess up any brands that we don't even got yet. Because I was like, what they doing for? Like, what did you learn from that?
I wasn't. No, I just said Joe Budden.
You want to give him an award, and I just feel like
Yeah, I think Stephen A. Smith deserves a Lifetime Achievement.
these are the 2
Award.
podcasts he listens to, by the way.
No, listen. Well, Stephen A. Smith is a sports commentator.
But there's a podcast, don't you listen to with him on it?
First Take is a TV show.
What is the second podcast you listen to, Greg?
None of your business.
Steven.
It's not Stephen A.
Okay. Then who is it?
None of your business. Now, you don't like that, do you?
I don't care, Greg. It's not
do care.
about me. It's actually about the
No, you
people.
do care.
They want to know.
Well, who want to know? If you want to know, at me, and I'll tell you. You better not at me right now.
Greg, who else?
I'm
You
done.
want to give Stephen A. the Lifetime Achievement Award because he's a journalist?
He's gone through. He's done a lot in the field, especially for African Americans on ESPN, and I think he set a new standard for what it is to be a black news sports anchor. I would say.
Do you also understand that the idea that it's not even that the influence is so major because a lot of black anchors are not even like pushed to do it. It's usually like white men.
Not no more. It's not how it is now.
Okay. But that's why it was so relevant then. Like there wasn't.
Yeah, that's why I think he did a lot to change it. He did a lot to change that.
Understood. That's a Lifetime Achievement Award. I
Yes.
like it. I respect that. Who else?
I don't want to talk about this.
Why? We're here.
No, you are very hostile for no reason.
I'm not hostile.
And it's making me look. I'm like turning to the side of you.
I don't even want to hit you.
You're not welcoming today.
Like I hit you in the last podcast. This one, I'm talking to you.
Y'all see that? Admit to abuse. It is on. It's
Not
on
sexual
tape.
harassment. It's abuse. I will take that.
Was hilarious.
I will take that.
Do
Assault.
You not know
Thank
how
you,
funny
Drake.
that was. Oh, I listened to that. I listened to the clip like over and over because that shit was hilarious.
I love that for you.
Thank you.
Lifetime Achievement Award for me. Change lives, Greg.
That's dope.
So Stephen A. and Joe Budden, the people that consume your day to day.
Sure.
Okay. Greg, you're talking to me, but you're not just talking to me. Do you know that, right?
Right now I'm talking to you.
Okay. I just want you to know, like in a regular conversation, like this works. But when we're on a pod,
This still works.
okay, if you say so.
What was that noise?
Well, I'm just saying that you have
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Greg. I'm sorry. Go ahead, do it again. Try it again. Try it again. Sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. I'm sorry.
You did?
I didn't mean to laugh. No. It wasn't on purpose.
Yo. Welcome to Convo 121. Just a conversation with Greg and Gigi. I'm the person that talks first. G. I'm enjoyed by this one over here.
Gigi. Oh, you on that type of time now.
That's the time you on
so
today.
What? We don't gotta be on the same time zones, nigga. Shit.
Can I use that?
I don't know. Maybe. Sure.
We not in the same time zone.
No.
I like that.
Don't be on my time, Greg. Be on yours. We'll meet up eventually.
Yo, that's good. That's good. Okay. I'm using that.
Oh, well, if he does.
Got it from her.
If he wore a shirt that says.
Yo, if I had unlimited money, I think every week I would come in with this shirt with one of your sayings from the past episode.
Good, because then I'll make you buy me one for you.
No.
That's okay, Greg.
No.
No. That's fine. Fine.
How you, Gigi? I was about to say, how you are, Gigi. That's exactly what I was about to say. And that would have been terrible.
Did you intro this? Or did you tell them what episode we on?
I did. I said, hello. I said, welcome to 121.
Oh, okay.
They heard it. Go back. You'll hear it.
I don't care. So, I'm ready for this week to be over. It's been a little trying time for me. I'm not feeling it. This actually has been a season, I don't know if this season just started, where I'm just realizing that a lot of people don't fuck with me like I think they do, and I just need to create boundaries so I no longer have to make that affect me in a way. Because people are weird.
It's food.
I'm in a wedding tomorrow.
Here comes the bride.
So excited.
All dressed in gold.
She looks so beautiful. She's going to look so beautiful. But
could you imagine looking ugly on your wedding day? Oof.
I thought I was going to look ugly on her wedding day.
That's hers.
Yeah, but I'm still there. And there's pictures.
That lasts forever.
Yeah, and I'm in it. So, there's definitely pictures. I can't, hide. That's neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this wedding. It's been a long time coming. I'm so happy that it's tomorrow, because then Friday, it's over.
Congratulations, Jerome and Suzanne.
That's not who they are.
I know.
So why would you do that?
I just thought it was funny.
I don't. That's not funny. Yeah, that's all I got. The wedding is tomorrow. I don't have no date. I don't know if we talked about that. I think we talked about that.
We did, because I was mad that I didn't get the +1.
Yeah, and I was supposed to do it, so I don't have a date, which is fine. My family's going to be there, so we don't need that.
It's a family.
I'm saying too much. I don't know. But I just want to enjoy the evening and celebrate her and her husband.
How would you feel if you caught the bouquet?
I caught the bouquet.
Oh,
I've catched the bouquet before.
Oh, so you don't believe in is it a superstition? A superstition about if you catch it, you next to get married?
Okay, I got it.
So you don't believe in it?
I can't believe in something that hasn't happened.
Okay.
I think the idea is fine. But I'm usually the shortest person, so unless they really either toss it real fast and it comes to me, or I'm in the front and they just do a boop, I'm usually not. I don't even care to catch it, to be honest with you. Sometimes I happen to, when I was younger, I did. But as an adult, yeah, no, that was weird, right? As a kid,
no, it makes sense to do it as a kid. You're still naive.
Yeah, kid, when I say 16, 17, like that, get excited, have some grown ass.
I don't know if it's your next to get married or that you will get married.
I think you could take it either way.
Oh.
But then you also think about it's not like little boys catching the
The leg shit.
Yeah, I know.
The girdle.
It's not called a girdle.
The spank.
That's not what it's
the
called.
half panty.
No, I think a garter.
They should call it half panty. Leg panty.
Okay. Anyways, I think that was pretty weird because then you think like a grown ass man's like filling up like.
Who do you think started these traditions? Like that seems weird to me.
Why?
To do at a wedding.
Why?
Why y'all need to see me dig up my wife's dress to take off something and then throw it to people so everybody else could feel or smell what she was down? Like, what is the point of that?
I think it's to get people involved in the ceremony.
So the way we get people involved in the ceremony is for me to dig near my wife's crotch, pull something down.
You was doing it anyway.
And then throw it to a group of men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
That just doesn't make sense to me.
You make it seem like I gave away their panties, Greg. How far you think the garter is?
I am digging under my wife's dress.
It could be on her knee, Greg.
I am digging under my wife's dress.
Okay.
To throw something.
What if she smelled down there, Greg?
And I'm throwing it to a group of men.
Okay.
You see nothing wrong with that.
No.
All right.
You make it seem like you're throwing her to the men. So you think like one of the dudes is going to start smelling it?
Why is that not a possibility?
Because those your niggas and they weird.
I just think you think that your people are the only people in the world.
I think my people don't do weird shit.
But that just means that they're the only people in the world.
I'm just
saying. You can't think in a million circumstances, not one person doing that.
Smelling it.
Yes.
Okay, I see it.
That's all.
Okay, but you don't have to do that either.
You don't.
At like more traditional weddings, you can
another
do
scenario.
Else.
Somebody could take it. No,
where would they put it?
I'm going way too deep into this.
Where they gonna put it, on their neck?
No.
Where they putting it?
They sell it online.
You can't do that.
You can't do a lot of things in this world that people do.
Greg, like your mind is crazy. Like the experiences that you have that you never had, but you like to talk about, blows my mind.
It's not I'm just saying. There is so many.
Because I feel like now you went on
scenarios.
eBay looking for it.
Why would I do that? I don't even
know
what the fuck it's called. I said half panty.
No, you didn't even say that, nigga.
I did say half panty.
I never heard you say half panty.
When you said, what is it called? I ran down a list of names. I said half panty.
Yeah,
and actually, they should call it a half panty.
No, it's not a half panty, right? Because you make it seem like it has to be by her crotch, and it's not.
Where's it usually at, Gigi?
You could put it on your knee.
Where is it usually?
On your knee.
Is it?
Yes. If you want to bring it up there, that's a thing.
I go to a lot of weddings.
Greg, how you see what's under there?
Because I'm the videographer.
So you under there. So you don't think that's weird? You don't think? No,
I do think it's
no,
weird.
No.
I do think it's
bring
weird.
Bring it back. So it's not the men that are standing up, not having the same angle that you do. Because now you have it on camera.
Yeah, I do.
Eye to eye.
With the half panty.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I think it is. I think the whole tradition is weird.
Okay.
That's what I said from the jump.
What would you do instead?
Huh?
What would you do instead?
I don't put it for the men. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Not that. To take off your tie and throw it.
You know,
the fuck?
There's women that like
throw your corsage. If you have one.
Okay. It's called a wedding garter. I was right.
Half panty sounds better.
Oh, that's probably the name of the episode. So here you go. No, women do dances now instead of doing that. They were doing the dance routines with their asses out. You don't see nothing wrong with that?
I do.
Oh my God, Greg. You one of the men that just want they wife wrapped up in a
not true at all.
Can't do nothing.
That's just weird to me. That is just very, very weird to me. Like, I'm not saying like if I'm going to the beach with my wife that I want her to wear a 2-piece and show her shit. Show your shit. I don't care. At my wedding, I'm supposed to go under my wife's dress, right? Mm-hmm. And take something from her knee, her thigh. Don't care. It is under her dress.
You've ever had some? You've seen it inside near a vagina?
Yeah, I've seen it here.
Okay, that's here still fine.
I am taking this off and then flinging it to a group of men.
Greg,
and now this group of men have a piece of garment that was on the thigh of my wife where I touch. Why are they touching my wife's thigh?
Oh, Greg, you're thinking a lot into it. Let's put it in perspective. Like even like a wedding, like even the wedding night, even though technically you're married already, that's like the last night of any type of foolery that you have.
So yeah, let me throw the thigh thing to a group of men that we both invited.
Okay, and what do you think they're gonna try to holler at her? Like, what are you concerned about?
1,000,000 scenarios. That could be one.
Right. Right, Greg. You're right. I've seen that.
That's crazy. You get hollered at your wedding?
That's crazy.
That's some shit.
You got balls.
That's some shit.
That's good stuff.
That's some shit.
Hit you up after the honeymoon. So
That's some shit.
I don't think I should use that ice. It made everything just taste super off. Greg, relax.
Oh, I don't even know what's happening.
Your phone's sweaty.
No, I usually turn it off and I wasn't. Oh, my bad.
No, you usually don't. Usually I see the screen.
It's not usually on the shit though.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not because I would accidentally press it. It's so sensitive.
Oh, okay.
So now you be looking at my phone?
Yeah, Greg, because it's right here.
What's on right now?
It says, you want me to tell them what it says?
I don't care.
Uh-oh. Because I will.
Go be my guest.
Do you really want me to tell them what it says?
Sure.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Text message. Babe, I think you should come over. I want it in my ass. He took it off the screen.
Sure did.
They can't even see it. To be honest with you, literally people are listening to us. It don't
That's
matter.
true.
Yeah, I won.
No, because you leaned in. That means I know you ain't reading nothing. Shut up.
I had to lean in so I can read it.
First off,
Now I had to look at it too. Oh my God. Okay.
who puts their messages like to be read on the lock screen?
You do.
I do not.
Greg, I just read the text message.
Okay.
Okay.
You can be cute about it.
Okay.
No, I don't. That is dumb to me.
Okay. Like you don't even get a notification that it's that
It's
you got
notification. It says text message.
Okay, it don't say the person's name.
It says the person's name, but some people get the person's name in the full message.
Yeah, like I just read on your phone.
I'm sure you did.
Okay.
Okay.
Might just say the name.
So yours just says the name in text message, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying I don't understand why people would do name in full shit.
People that don't want to click into the message and read it. And sometimes it's probably easier because now that I see it, I might not have to respond.
But you saw it.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
I mean,
Technically.
I could take my read messages off, receipts off.
Okay, so I'm going to put this in perspective. Because if you don't have receipts, it doesn't matter. You still won't know. But if you did have read receipts on, just because I'm able to preview it doesn't ever show you that I read it.
Oh, if your read receipts are on.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I can see the text message and I never have to click on it and make it seem like I read it.
Okay.
That would be those people. Not you, Greg.
No. Mine just a text message.
That's not true. His woman wants him to put it in her ass. So here we are.
See, you can say stuff like that, but I can't say stuff.
I don't think that I'm making fun of you.
How are you not making fun of me? What?
It's different.
How is that not making fun of me?
You're insecure about your relationship?
I'm no. See, what is wrong with you?
And that's what I'm trying to say is that it's completely different. Like how you're making fun of me, I already feel some type of way about it. So you making fun of me doesn't help me like it or care about it more. When I make fun of you, for me, it just kind of rolls off because it doesn't affect you. Does it? Tell me, does it affect you?
I feel like this is most men-women relationships.
Tell me, it affects you?
Does it matter?
Yes, because I'm asking.
No, it only mattered now because you're asking. Why wouldn't it matter without you even having to ask?
Because I know your personality.
Fair.
So, does it bother you?
Why would I give you that power?
So I can stop?
Why would I want you? First off, if you know my personality, if I never said nothing to you, then you know it don't bother me.
So we're here because you wanted
You
to...
asked the question.
Okay. It don't affect me. You don't ask. This man and women relationship.
What? What is that?
I just repeated what you said.
That's what I said?
It sounded like bullshit. That's why you couldn't understand what I said.
Oh, sure. Okay.
You guys, we don't argue like this. It's just been like this. We're going to be better. Greg is going to be honest.
I've been nothing but honest. Honesty. Oh, no, that's not how the song goes.
Nope.
Damn. Nobody got a song that start like with the chorus is honest?
Yeah.
What?
That guy. Oh my God. I really thought that was a real answer.
Like, you want to elaborate?
This maybe I fall in love. No? She said, what if I got deep? Pink sweats. He got a song called Honesty.
Nope. And I would bet my bottom dollar nobody know what that song is. Somebody knows.
Yes, they do. You know the song too. I swear, Greg, it's probably the way that I'm singing it, but you know the song.
Most likely.
You know when I was singing a song that didn't exist, Greg.
I know.
Don't come for me. At least I'm singing a song that exists.
Honesty.
And then he did a remix.
Why everybody doing remixes, yo? What shit was?
Greg,
You want to jump to the topic?
I've been wanting to do that since 1999. I almost started playing a game on my phone. Jesus. Greg, I think is there something wrong. Your ball tastes funny too? Mine tastes funny. It tastes like when I drink it, it don't taste right. It tastes like I fucked up.
She said, your ball tastes funny too?
Mm-hmm.
No, my ball does not taste funny.
You just realized you almost finished and you not ready?
No.
What happened?
I kind of want to be done with this.
You and me both. Great, let's get into topics. You want to start?
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like yours is very exciting.
I think it is.
I think it is too.
I think it can be inspirational.
I think it's very like, oh my gosh.
Shut
like,
up. Okay, so my topic is, what do you think is the hardest part about starting a business? Now.
Sorry. Go ahead.
What's funny?
Because you were going to lead it and I was just be like.
Think of what do you consider a business? Anything that generates money? It has to generate money?
A business has to generate money? Yeah, I don't know. Are we including like nonprofit organizations? Because they still need money. Yes.
Okay.
What businesses don't need money? Don't make
What should
money?
be the goal to generate money?
What?
A nonprofit is not considered a business because classification.
Of course, that's how they don't get the taxes. But
Exactly.
when you look at it and you understand how they get their money, hey, you guys are a business. The same way, the only difference is that y'all don't get taxed, okay? But y'all still have to go out there and get your contributions. Same way people will provide a service and get money, you just ask niggas about a service that you want to provide and they give you money and you ain't even do it yet.
And that's the difference.
Oh, okay.
It's no consumer to consumer. I mean, business to consumer model.
You said
there's no nonprofit.
Say it again?
There's no business to consumer model with any nonprofit, because in order for it to be a business, you would need to be making a sale on something. Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying, which is very fucking funny.
Because I understand what you're saying in the forefront, but when you're looking in the back end, how the numbers need to work, it has to be a business in order for it to work.
So what about a business that hasn't generated any money yet?
Yeah, I don't think all businesses automatically make money. Even
Should
if
it be
they
the goal? The goal should be to make money.
I think why would you be going to business? Put it like this: even with nonprofits, you still got to get paid.
True.
So the owner, CEO, whoever wants to run the top, unless they are a philanthropist or a millionaire or have money out the ass, at this point in time, they're also getting paid from this. So are they or are they not making a profit?
They're not.
Because they're getting paid?
Getting paid is not a profit.
How? If I own a business and I pay myself, that's a profit for me and my business.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's not how it works.
Okay. Okay. So you can get paid and still not make money. That makes sense.
It happens all the time. People get paid and not make money.
I get it.
Like in a business, not like an individual. That makes no sense.
Yeah, no, that doesn't. But an individual can be a business.
Yeah, but they can't. If an individual pays, how are you paying yourself with no money? So, prime example, right? Okay, this is a good example, right? So, let's say GM Productions, right?
Oh, I was like, I don't know what you're promoting right now. It's you.
It's
Go
me.
ahead.
GM Productions, right? I am me, myself, right?
Oh, okay.
So,
I didn't know that.
If there's zero money in the GM Productions bank account, how the hell am I paying Greg Nelson?
Okay, so I wasn't looking at it that way. I was looking at it like all businesses don't turn a profit because there's so much money to put in to get your investment back before you actually turn a profit.
For sure.
So I can see a business like yours, let's say, where you may have done a job, but the job doesn't, the money that you got from the job is not going to be able to pay off maybe the equipment that you bought for this certain thing or the time. But you have the money and that's yours. So the business in itself didn't make a profit, but you did. You still got paid, but the business is still in the red.
Didn't make a profit.
But you did, and you are the business.
Yeah, that's not what you said before.
What did I say?
You said you made a profit for the business because you paid yourself. Like if you pay yourself for a service, then the business made a profit.
Yeah, because it's you.
No, that's not how that works. And you just explained how it works.
Well, I'm trying to explain to you, Greg, yes, in the scheme of things, I just said the business definitely doesn't make any money, but you are the business. You cannot say you're broke. You do have money on your person. Maybe the business could not show the $500, but you can. It's in your pocket, and you can go be great with it.
Well, I can't speak. No, I can. Yeah, legally, no individual is a business.
No shit, Sherlock Holmes.
So what you're saying is wrong.
Okay. Aren't you an employee of your business?
I am.
Okay, so now you get paid. Now what?
You put it into the GM Productions account.
Okay.
That's what I would hope any smart business person would do.
Depends on where they at. Maybe they need that money. And maybe the money is not going to make a dent, but it might help me pay my rent.
That's fair.
So my business didn't make a profit, but I did.
Yes, I agree with that.
Okay. This tastes funny.
Okay. So going back to the original topic. Hardest part you think about starting a business. Now, I'm gonna just say, for me,
I really like how you keep taking it. Go ahead.
But
Go ahead, Greg. I need this. Go ahead. Go.
I think the hardest part about starting a business is just starting. Like, just start the shit. It don't matter.
Got it.
Oh my!
Greg, I'm listening to you. This is me doing like the ad libs to what you're saying. I agree with you. Relax. Stop getting offended every time I respond.
Okay, fair. Sorry. But yes, I think that's the hardest part about starting a business. I think everybody got great ideas, and if you got an idea that you believe in, it may not be successful. I think you got to throw stuff at the wall to something stick. But if you never start it, then you'll never know if it was a good business idea or not.
I told you that you should be going on OnlyFans for your toes, Greg.
Huh?
I told you.
I don't want to do that.
Oh.
What? What?
You don't like your toes? You be getting them done. He don't got ugly toes.
I do.
You got ugly toes?
Yes.
Why you keep them nice though?
Because they get really hard and scaly.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit's nasty.
Because you take care of them.
Okay, it doesn't
I
mean
think
they're
it'd
pretty.
be nice on OnlyFans.
I'll take that into consideration.
Yeah. Starting a business. I guess I agree with you. Should I think of something else?
No, you don't have to.
I can perpetuate the conversation.
You agree.
Because I do agree with you. I think starting is one, but I also believe like marketing. I think that it's great that you can start the business, but how do you reach out to the masses? How do you build your clientele? And it kind of all starts with marketing. And it doesn't always have to be online, which is usually pertinent now in 2023, but word of mouth is good. Promotions, being cognizant of people like discounts, and if you are able to get their attention, you're halfway there. So I think marketing is not always the easiest, because you could start a business, but if nobody know who you are, you're gonna be.
But what if you market if you have no product?
Why would you market something with no product? Like, give me an example. Why?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think you need to start it first.
Greg, but that's not. Greg, I agreed with you. I was just trying to advance the conversation, because I agree. I think the first thing is starting, but after you start, because I agreed with you.
You said it's marketing, and I said, I didn't disagree with you. I was just saying, but that's why starting is important.
Yes.
I wasn't disagreeing with you.
Okay. I just felt like that's what I said, and you kind of. Let's keep going.
Reinforcing your point.
Yes, I agree. Yes, and I think, just start your business. I think don't be afraid to fail. The failure is only a part of the process.
Amen to Jesus.
That's my line too, nigga.
Is it?
I don't say it anymore because it got really, really weird with one of my friends, and I was like, yeah, I'm not saying it anymore. Yeah, great.
I'm done.
Wow. Come on.
I'm done. What?
Oh, you were really excited about this question.
I was. I really.
Do you want to start a new business?
No. Huh?
Imagine the whole shit went back though. Do you want to start a new business?
No, I do not.
Really?
No.
Why not?
No need to at this point in my life right now.
Is it because time?
No, I just don't need to. I think it's a lot that goes into starting a business, and then I don't need to do it right now.
Because?
I just don't feel like I need to. Because I just feel like I don't need to. It's not a time thing.
You're financially stable enough to not want a business. You're okay with clocking in and working under somebody.
Yeah, I am okay with clocking in.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find some more reasoning of because you are a person that likes to, start things, and so I'm very interested to know that if the space, because even when I think about what you wanted to do with the podcast, it's like these are all these ideas that you have, but now you're in a space where you're content with where you're at, and that's I don't say it takes me back, but for you're always finding different streams of income to build this empire we call Greg Nelson. So,
man, that's why right now I don't need I'm good.
Is it because you're?
There's no reason.
The money's good. You don't need no more money.
You can always use more money.
Okay, so what would be a reason? You want to spend more time with the family? You want to be able to have some time for yourself? I'm just saying because it's in who you are. You're a person that's always out there looking for different streams of income. So it's very interesting.
Right now, it just wouldn't be conducive to my lifestyle.
It wouldn't be conducive to your lifestyle. Mm-mm. Good. It brings me to my topic. I like it. Okay, let's bring it on. Are you ready?
Okay.
Why wouldn't it be conducive to your lifestyle?
I don't need to do it right now.
But why would it be conducive to your life? Greg, we know that. I'm trying to get more from you. You've been saying the same thing, and I'm just
because I'm not trying to understand what you get. I'm not understanding what you're trying to get out of me.
That's another anal text. I just want to tell y'all.
like right now, I know what to expect on the day to day.
Okay.
Starting a business throws that off, and I don't want to do that right now. It has nothing to do with my finances. It has nothing to do with people or time or spending time for myself or nothing like that. It's just that I don't want to do it right now. If tomorrow, let's say tomorrow I wake up and I get the urge or I get a great idea and feel like, yo, this should be a business, then I'll do it. But right now, I'm not actively looking to start a new business.
Okay.
That's still not a valid answer?
I just wonder, when you said it's not conducive to your lifestyle, like, again, you're like very vague when you're like, it's just my day to day. Greg, you
That's
had a day to day. You had a day to day before, and you still were in the mindset of like building different businesses under you. That's the person that I know. I'm only arguing with someone that I'm used to being around. I know that we're in a different space, a different time zone, different air, and that's why. And we don't have to be specific about it, but there is a reason why there's no reason to add more to the table when right now.
It's not about adding anything to the table.
Okay.
I don't have any ideas to start a new business.
Okay.
Like if I wanted to, if like I said, tomorrow I wake up and say this would be a great business idea, I will start it and do it.
Got it. So you're not gonna do the toes on OnlyFans?
No.
Okay.
It's a dumbass idea.
Why?
Well, for me it is. I think the people who already do it, shout out to y'all.
Yo, I wish I could show y'all my feet. I love my feet. I'm not gonna solicit my feet on the pod.
Please don't.
Okay. Sure, yes, wig ass, corny ass answers. My question is, and Greg, I want you to take it any way you take it now. I want you to take it.
Pause.
Like you want to take it. Don't worry about me. You just take it in and then you respond.
What the fuck?
Or, better yet, just react. Shout out to Blue. He's actually gave me this topic, and we had a conversation about it, and me and Greg tried to, but we're gonna see if we can do it now.
It's now.
What?
It just because we were. Look, go.
What?
Got
Say
you.
it.
I got you.
Say it.
Got you. I got you.
What do you get?
I got you.
He gonna take it how you want to take it.
Pause.
Does financial stability take precedence over a man's presence in a relationship, at home with their kids? Greg, what do you think?
I guess it just depends on how. No, I'm just going with no.
And know what?
It should. And I don't think anything money involved should ever take precedent over anything.
It's interesting because I'm hearing a brief conversation that we had, and I'm even realizing what I said to him is that I said yes and no. I said that. So what? You could have did it too. I say yes and no because we live in America and nothing is for free. And we also understand that there's a certain lifestyle that we want to have or want to have for our families or spouse or significant other, that we understand that money is conducive to that. So sometimes things have to be sacrifices like time because money has to be made. But I do believe that any man that does sacrifice that time should always think about the idea of being present, whether it's their spouse and specifically for their child. I think having a father for me growing up was very pivotal for me. I wouldn't even imagine my life not having my dad in it. Well, now I can. But to understand the idea that I would rather work with my husband to make the money so we both are able to spend time with each other and our children than he's away for countless times and we only get maybe a day or two with him. It wouldn't, unless it's temporary, for me, I would rather even struggle a little bit and have my partner and we figure out together that my partner's bringing all this money and I never get to spend time with them. My children never get to experience their father. They don't get to do their first times with their dad because he's always out working. And as they get older, their relationship with them would only be known as the dad that's always working or the dad that gives gifts and maybe throws money, but never have any genuine conversations. You don't even know your kid. Your kid don't even know you. There's things that you probably have even similarities about, or things and experiences that you might want to share, but that connection isn't there because you're never home.
So who determines what financial stability is?
What does that mean?
Like, what you believe financial stability is for your family and what your husband may feel is two different things.
That's why we would have a conversation. Why would I just
So I'm saying, who would determine it?
We would. Like him deciding that he's going to take this specific job and then this may cause him to be away. This is a conversation we're having together.
So can we make it really black and white?
Sure.
You say we only need 60,000 and he says we only need 50,000.
Okay.
Who decide which number is right? Or do you just meet in the middle at 55?
I would say I don't think a family with some kids is going to survive on that unless we on some assistance, to be honest with you. Because as a single person,
that's why I said let me just make it black and white.
All right, so I still think there would be a compromise. I believe that a man is the head of the household, but I do believe that we're in a time and age where I can work just like you can work. This doesn't have to always be on you. Now, if you want me to be a stay-at-home housewife, then we have to have this conversation because you need to be aware of the things that I need because I now don't have any money.
And he says we'll be okay with 50,000.
How?
I don't know.
I'm still trying to tell you.
It is. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It is just a black and white scenario.
You're giving me a number.
You want me to give you
just
right? You want me to give you even bigger numbers?
No, it doesn't matter, Greg, because I understand where you're going and your voice is getting high.
Jesus, because I want to be vague.
Okay. Okay. I think we both determine what they are. I think that, and again, it really depends on the household. But like for me, if I am the stay-at-home mom, then I am probably paying the bills. Like I'm probably getting a check and I'm making sure like everything is paid for. So I would be more aware of what is needed for the household if I'm not doing anything. And collectively, if I am working, because you're saying financial stability and not like wealth. Mm-hmm. If we are in a space where 50,000 or 60,000 has sustained us, who am I to argue with you as long as you're able to come home? But if you're telling me that we about to lose time on 50,000 and you're not even home, no. Like even in the idea, like I said, there's times you need to sacrifice because some things need to happen in order for you to get to where you are. I get that. So if it was a temporary thing where he had to go away and we got 100,000, I'm going to accept that.
I like how she went to 100,000.
Yes. No.
She didn't like the numbers, y'all.
It's not even about the.
It was.
She
went to 100.
If you about to leave me.
She went to 100.
If you about to leave me for 6 months for $50,000, I don't know where I live at. Where I live at, Greg?
No, what? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I was going to say the South somewhere.
It was just a
the numbers got to make sense. And
see, she didn't like the numbers, so admit it.
Greg, I'm just trying to make your story make sense to my
you.
Answer.
To you.
Aren't you asking me the question?
I think it was two black and white numbers, and you just didn't like the two numbers.
I just think that okay. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to ask you the same question. What is your response?
I think the man decides.
Of course you do.
I think you do too. You just said that you believe the man is the head of the household.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I think, and this is, I'm going to do my best to explain this because this always gets conflated or comes out wrong. Mm-hmm. If
Why
the man,
that?
because people are not listening to what I'm saying.
You're right.
So I'm going to go slow. Mm. If a man is the lead of the household, right? Then the buck stops with him.
No.
It does.
No.
You can't be the leader and the buck doesn't stop with the leader.
Good leaders take in feedback.
But it doesn't, but is he still not the leader? But is he still not the leader?
Okay, great.
You saying okay, am I right or wrong?
I said okay. What you want me to say?
Yes or no?
Yes.
The fuck?
But because Greg, what I'm
Any
saying,
good leader
what I'm
does
saying,
listen to everybody
what
and take in
I'm
what
saying-
everybody is saying.
yes, and then
and it's still on the leader to make the decision and say, hey, we're going to go with what you're saying. It's not just you. It's not just going to be the women saying this is what we doing.
I never said that.
But that's kind of what you're saying.
No, I said we're compromising.
Compromising because he decides to. Because he's the leader of the household.
Greg, I'm going to put it like this. Yes, I would like to allow my man to lead me. But if I have a different thought process about the money that we need for our household, and you're telling me that $60,000 is it for us,
I'm about to break your whole shit down.
I don't care.
Because
I'm telling you what I'm doing.
Yeah, because what you are is just with Gigi. But I'm saying based on you gave a question.
Okay.
And you can't just you definitely can answer from your perspective.
Why wouldn't I?
You definitely can. And I'm taking it off of you now.
Okay.
Like it's off of you. It is not on Gigi anymore.
I don't care.
Right?
Who's it on?
It's on it's the majority now.
The majority?
Yes.
Oh, and you know
because and I'm gonna tell you why, because you think this way too.
Okay.
Right? Because you said a man chooses if he wants to be married.
Okay.
He is the driving factor of marriage.
Okay.
Have you not said that?
Okay.
I need yes or no.
Greg, I need you to relax. And okay is agreement.
It's not. Because I say okay all the time and I don't agree. It's just when I want to end it.
Okay.
See? Just like that. You do it too.
Because, Greg, there's so many words that have different connotations, just the way that you respond. So
they do.
Yes, Greg.
Okay.
Yes.
So if a man is the driving factor
okay.
of marriage, right? Because why? Because they lead that relationship. They lead the direction of which the relationship go.
That's a thought process, yeah.
Because if he never proposes, then you never get married.
That's a thought process in that situation, but we know that women ask men to marry them too.
1000%. But
okay.
but you don't. You have said.
Okay.
Unless you're changing your stance on it. But you have said.
Okay.
Men are the driving factor in if a woman gets married or not.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So if that is the case, right? And then unfortunately we know people in abusive relationships.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know where we're going.
Hold on. That's canceled. That was about to be really bad. I'll tell you off mic. But that was because in my head it made sense. But I am doing way better in life because I thought about that before saying it.
Shout out to you, Greg.
That was bad. Damn, that shit fucked me up. If men are the driving factor in the decision of marriage or not, why would they be the deciding factor of almost every other decision in your relationship, in your marriage?
Because there's certain things that leaders don't lead everything. Sometimes they're great at what they do. So there are certain, like I said, if I was the stay-at-home mom, my responsibility, I would be taking care of the bills. Yes, you might be giving me the money.
Who has the power if they want to end a marriage?
Either or. Yeah. I don't think anybody. I don't want to be with you no more. I'm like, nigga, okay. And the girl said the same thing. Okay. I don't think that there's no. When it comes to ending it, it can go either way. I don't think anyone has more leverage than the other. I don't. It's because somebody don't want to be there. Man, they don't want to be there.
That's fair.
But if I want to marry you and you never thought yourself marry me, we probably never gonna get there either.
Then I stand by my answer, but only I would say I don't even want to say traditional because I don't believe in traditional relationships.
But I think that's really what it sounds like to me. Like
it does,
because it makes it. That's what I'm saying. Is like that's why I'm not telling you that I'm not going. Like, my person, the person that I will choose to lead me, will also take my thoughts into consideration.
But that's what a good leader would do.
Exactly. So for me, it's not that he's making a decision just based on him. He has heard my thoughts
and still made a decision
for us because I
but
provided.
But who made the decision?
Okay.
Because that's exactly what you just said, Gigi. He took your thoughts and made a decision for us.
Okay.
So who made the decision?
It depends on what was said. Maybe my thought process made more sense, and now he decided on me.
But who made the decision? Because you're saying it.
Okay.
You are saying it.
Okay.
You don't think you're saying that?
I hear what you're saying. I heard what I said.
You don't think that's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I just feel like we argue more than actually like come to terms with what we're actually talking about. Do you understand that?
It's because we have a fun. It's not even a disagreement. What you're saying is what I'm saying. You just don't want to say it.
No, because
verbatim.
Because when you say it, you make it sound like there's.
It sounds misogynist, and I'm not trying to be misogynist. Well, and you know that.
But, Greg, if I knew that, I probably wouldn't respond this way. Do I think you're a misogynist? No.
Then why would you assume that I'm being misogynistic?
That's what you're sounding like when you're talking.
But now that I'm telling you that I'm not being misogynistic, at all, what you have said, your exact words was, I told him my thoughts.
Again, we're agreeing.
And he made a decision. He made a decision.
Yes. Okay. You're right.
That's all.
That's all you wanted. Greg's right.
No, that's right. Not all I wanted. It's literally that.
Greg,
I didn't have to go any further.
Oh, yes, it did, because of what you sounded like until we had that explanation. Because what you just made it sound like the man just makes a decision on everything without any thought of their counterpart.
No, that's not what I said at all.
That's what I heard. That's probably not what you said verbatim, but that's what I heard. And that's why we got into the whole traditional sense, because you sounded like a misogynist at that point. But that's okay, because you're not. And now we have an understanding, like I said. But some women don't want to be led. Some women are the leaders. And so at that point, and some men are okay with that. Some men are okay with following and listening to their wives.
They sure are.
They do.
Yep. Hella hot water.
Oh, yeah, I know a few of them.
Me too.
Yeah, that's crazy. I actually know that way more than the other way. Like, even though, like, I know, and maybe because of, like, the marriage aspect hasn't happened more of, like, a relationship sense. But when I think about people in marriage, a lot of the women that I know are the leaders in their household. I feel like they believe that their man is the man of the household, but the way that they've conducted themselves or the household in itself, it's like, it's them. They make the decisions.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No, I don't. Yes, that's how they feel.
You don't have no friends like that?
No.
You don't have no friends that are women that feel like they are the leaders in their household?
No. They would all say that the man is the lead and that he allows them to do things.
That he allows them? Mm-hmm. That sounds crazy, Greg.
I know. It sounds crazy because you're thinking of it as a misogynistic thing, and it's not. Some people live by, first off, some people live in religion where the Bible says a woman should submit to a man. So they just let it rock.
Okay.
I'm not saying that because I understand where they're coming from in the sense of this man is still leading us, because if I wanted to do something and he disagrees with it, then I'm not going to do it.
And what about vice versa?
But the fact that he just agrees with a lot of the things that I do because we're on the same page, it's all good.
Because he disagrees with a lot of things that I do, but we're on the same page?
No, because he agrees. Like, we're on the same page a lot.
Okay, let's go back to he disagrees with something, so I don't do it because I'm not allowed to do it. What happens when it's the other way around?
Any good leader would.
We're talking about this scenario.
Yeah, in this scenario.
Yeah.
If this man is a good leader, then he wouldn't do it either.
Okay, but
it's a two-way street.
We're talking about your average day leader trying to make it great. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'm talking about the average leader.
The majority. This is the majority.
Sure, I think so. Well, no, it's not. No, it's definitely not. I think that's the problem in a lot of marriages.
So, what do you think actually happens with the majority?
He does whatever he wants
because he's the head of the household.
Mm-hmm.
So he allows.
I don't agree with that.
But again, that sounds. So when I'm thinking about that scenario, just kind of brings me back to when someone tells you that they're allowing you to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Being a woman that submits to their man, meaning I'm allowing you to be the head of my household, be my leader.
I agree.
I don't like the idea that someone is allowing me to do anything. I think I should, if I want to do something and I want to share it with my partner, I think you should support me. Now, if it's not conducive to me, our lives, and it might hurt somebody, great. But if I told you that I wanted to open up a business or maybe even a dancing school or something like that, and you say no,
And you still decide to do it. Go ahead.
No, me. But in your scenario, that woman wouldn't.
No, she wouldn't. Well, she hasn't, I should say.
What would be the difference?
Like I said, I think you're getting tied up in misogyny world. And I think if you think about it in I guess with a broader stroke, when they say allow, it's because they have ultimately made the decision that I'm going to allow this man to run this household the way he sees fit. And I support him in that. And the way that he leads is by collaboration and like trusting his wife to make certain decisions. But at the end of the day, it is still him making that decision for the household.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a dictatorship where it's like...
That's what it comes off as.
Because that's what you're hearing. You're in misogyny world. I'm saying go take a step out of it. Because to be honest with you, I think that's how you would be in the same scenario. If you, Gigi, think about your personality.
Yeah.
If you are saying I'm willing to submit to you, like I'm allowing you to lead this household.
Yeah.
That first off, that man is somebody who is going to believe in collaboration and trusting you.
They would have to.
And so when you guys are talking about decisions, you're going to allow him to make the final decision because you're going to feel that he has listened to you and he's making the best decision for your family.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong in that?
It's still compromise though.
It is compromise, but at the end of the day, it's him. It's still the man you're allowing to make the decision.
Okay. I hear you.
I think that's what, because I mean, that's what I believe.
But I do know that if there's something that I wanted to do, I'm not going to let anyone tell me that I can't do it.
That's fair.
So I think that's where I would draw the line.
Understood.
Regardless of how I trusted, if I felt something passionate about doing and they shut it down, like.
Can I tell you how I would think that scenario would play out?
Okay.
Because you'll be like, I want to start selling cookies.
Whose cookies?
Baking cookies.
Not my cookies.
Can we? Let's make it realer to your life. Because you don't know how to play in scenarios.
And I don't like cookies.
Okay. You want to start selling burgers. You think you have a great burger recipe.
That's crazy. And
you think that you can make a lot of money by selling this burger. And this is what it's going to take for me to sell burgers. This is how it's going to affect our family. You would take that to your husband. And if he says, nah, I don't think that's a really good idea, G. But let's think about, and this is still on him, let's think about how we can make this a reality for you. And then you'll compromise. But at the end of the day, he shut down the original idea and gave you a new one.
It did not in this scenario. I didn't hear nothing. You just said
he said, nah, that's not a good idea, G.
And what's the alternative?
So let's figure out a way to make this a reality for you.
Okay, so how's that an alternative? That just sounds like,
because the way that the way you originally probably had planned to go about doing it and how it was going to affect your family, he didn't agree with.
Okay.
So he said, nah. Let's figure out a way where it works for everybody in the family.
Okay, and you think I wouldn't do it?
No, I think that's how that situation would go.
Oh, but what do you think I would do?
Do whatever he says.
Whew. Great.
And the thing don't live in misogyny world.
I'm not living in misogyny world. I'm just thinking about my personality. If I'm coming to you with this idea and you're shutting it down for whatever reasons, not even giving me an actual
because the way that you thought about how it's going to affect our family is not how it's going to affect our family.
Because you're home.
Because I know.
Because you're home.
We discuss these things. We talk.
And in my idea, you're not even home. So how does that even work for us?
See, now you're adding to this. Wait, when did he not being home was a thing?
Doesn't he have to go to work?
Yeah, but that wasn't never a part of the scenario.
Greg, so he's just sitting there all day watching me not make the burgers that he told me to do.
No. Because we left that. We was just talking about if would you let a man run your household, and that if you wanted to do something, you would just do it even if he disagreed with it.
Yes.
And I laid out a scenario.
And you still think that I wouldn't do it?
You would do whatever he suggests.
He's not telling me no. In your scenario, he's telling me that there's another way to go about it. So give me a scenario where he's not saying no.
Let me give even more details.
Good.
Because this is Wow. Okay. So you go to your man and say, hey, I want to start this burger business, and it's going to cost us.
Okay. Sorry.
And it's going to cost us $15,000. That's going to take away from our bottom line budget of our family. Like, that's how it's going to impact us. And he's like, no.
Got it. Am I working?
I don't know. No,
That's your
you're
scenario,
not.
Greg.
No, you're not working.
I'm not working?
Yeah, but what does that mean anything?
Because I can pull my own money. I'm working.
Oh, so now you can bring it back to your original topic, because this is what I was talking about. Your financial stability, a woman's financial stability, supersedes the man's perspective or presence. That doesn't link?
No, because I still.
What the fuck?
I thought because you put it, you turn the screen off.
I usually, whatever.
Oh, so sorry.
Stay on course. Stay on course.
I'm here.
That's not it? That don't link to you?
No, because I still want a man's presence.
The man's presence is telling you no.
With my money? Because if I'm not working.
If you're not working.
If I'm not working, there's no argument.
So check it, right? Okay, let me see. Let me give you as much detail as possible. You ready? Okay. You need some pen and paper? Because I'm about to get real details for you, right?
Okay.
Right now, your family has a budget, right? This budget is $50,000.
That's crazy.
And
do I got kids?
Your budget is $100,000. Gotta make it conducive to you. Y'all have one kid, right? Your budget, your family budget for the year is $100,000, right? And y'all live a glorious lifestyle, right? Here. Glamorous. For $100,000 in certain parts of this country, yes, you can.
Country, I said here, New Jersey.
150. There you go, right?
You still can't do nothing. Right?
Yes, you can. You can do a lot.
Not in a good place.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Give me a number.
I don't care. I need a number. I'm just being funny. 100,000 is a good way to just do the scenario, Greg. 100,000.
Your budget for the family.
One kid.
For one kid is $100,000, and the husband brings in 100% of the income.
So I'm not working.
You're not working.
Okay.
Right? And y'all have agreed to this, and this is working well for the family. This is what has been in stone. Right? It's good. Everybody has time with each other. No one feels neglected. Everyone's good. Yeah. We got that.
Okay.
Everybody, we good? We here?
We're
now,
fine. Yeah.
You're at home.
Okay.
You have a dinner party, a lunch party, and all your friends come over, and you make these impeccable burgers. These shits are so good. Yeah. And your friend says, Gigi, you should sell these.
Yeah.
It's only gonna cost you about $15,000 to start it up.
Well, I'm not listening to that person. How they know?
I don't want to do this.
No, Greg, because you giving me a lot of details and you telling me that somebody just told me I should start a business and told me that 15,000 is a number. How they know?
Because they know.
Because what, they own a Checkers or something?
Yes.
Where they know? How they know?
Yep, they know. They just know.
Right. Okay.
They are a business wizard.
You know what? I do have friends like that. Go ahead.
So you say, you're right. I think I want to do this.
Yeah.
Gigi wants to start Gigi Burgers.
Has I started at all?
No, not yet.
I'm not giving them money. I don't want them to give me the money.
You don't even know what who's giving you money?
I wouldn't want the $15,000 if I haven't shown a way where I've already accounted for the meat that I bought. Because that sounds like I'm gonna get a storefront. That's neither here or there. But I would have tried already to sell some burgers, see how it went, did a dry run, came back, be like, babe, look, this is the thing then I would go into my business venture. But if I don't even see that it worked, I'm not gonna, and I don't have a job, I'm not gonna let him tell me that $15,000 is okay for me to just take out the account from our family. It's $100,000 annually.
I'm not gonna let him. You literally proved my point without even me needing to finish the scenario.
Greg, I don't even know what point you were trying to prove.
You're allowing the man to lead.
When did I not say that?
Because you keep getting stuck up on words he made the decision, or he gave you another idea that you went with. It is not the plan A of Gigi.
Greg, in this scenario that you just...
I didn't even finish the scenario, so...
Do you want to...
No, I don't.
Why?
Because I think... I don't know how else to articulate this. You are allowing him to lead you.
Greg.
No matter if it's your idea or not.
Who said that wasn't the case?
You did. Okay. You literally, that's what you've been arguing with me about.
No, Greg, when you say that someone allows you to do something, when you say
because you're stuck on the misogynistic.
All right, and we have moved past it. You were giving me a scenario. You have given me a scenario. That was a conversation I had. I still stand on what I said. You're giving me a scenario. I hate that we're spending time arguing about semantics. You gave me a scenario. You told me I'm not working. Greg, at this point in time, me not working means that, yes, he has all the answers. There's nothing. I'm not bringing nothing. I can give him my thoughts. I can give him my perspective. But if I'm not bringing any money as well to the table, who am I to say?
So you both have to be working for you to have a decision on money issues of the family?
No. What I'm saying is when I want to take money away from the family, this is not we have to go fix our roof. This is not we have to go fix our car. This is me taking money from my child and without having a bigger picture in it, and I'm not working. There's no way for me to put the $15,000 back.
If you turn a profit.
Granted, we would have 401k, we would have savings, we'd probably be in the stocks. We would have money anyway. But what I'm saying is if I am working and I decided that there was my little 401k that I have from my job and I want to spend it, why can't I?
I don't know. I don't know, Gigi. You got it. I can't. There's really no other way for me to explain it. Like, you got it. I can't. I don't. Yeah.
I think you're so stuck on like this back and forth that we spend too much time arguing, Greg, when actually like
because you take what I say for something completely different. Like, what do you think I'm trying to say to you right now?
That you don't want to talk no more.
No, I'm talking about this topic of the man leading. What do you think I'm saying?
Right now?
Yeah, what do you think the moral of my point is?
Is that when a woman decides to be with a man, she decides to allow him to lead her, meaning that all the decisions are through him.
Yes.
What did I not get?
And you disagree with that?
For me.
Okay.
If you want to talk about the general,
and for you, I disagree with you on that.
Okay, well then, Greg.
And my second point, and the reason why I disagree with it for you is because you keep saying you're like the words you are saying are exactly what I'm saying. It's just differently because I'm using the word allow, and you saying he led or he's going to make the decision. It is still allowed.
Okay. So where are we getting at?
Because you're saying that with you that wouldn't happen.
I'm saying
you're not allowing anything.
If I'm working.
So then I asked. I advanced the conversation and I said, "Do you?" So you're saying that both people need to be working to make financial decisions in a relationship.
I said no.
So this is a financial decision
for me.
For your family. I don't think you will make any decision that just only benefits you.
Yes, but I know that if I'm contributing to the family and that means that I know that there's $15,000 where we're able to use. It's not that I'm taking it from our savings. It's not like but when the man is the only one that's making the money, I have to be cognizant of how he wants the money to be spent in his household.
You are. I'm not saying
but if I'm making money too and I know that I have an extra $15,000 on the side and I want to start a business, who are you to tell me not to?
Because it depends on how you look at money for your family. Because some people believe that all money is our money. It doesn't matter.
That's fine, but this is not taking away because this is only an ad. I'm giving you my perspective, Greg. Mm-hmm. I'm not going into our 401k to take the $15,000. I'm not even going into our bank. I have money that I have accumulated, that I feel that I'm able to start this business. This is not affecting the $100,000 line. This don't have nothing to do with that because now I'm making money too. But when he's the only one making $100,000,
but that's an additive.
What?
Because no one's like. It depends on how you run this, like the structure of it depends on how you run the family. It's like
understood. I told you. If some women lead, some men lead.
No, I think the man always leads. I'm saying
I women
I was talking about the financial
part. To men and they are the leaders.
Mm-hmm.
The men The women runs the household.
Because they allow it.
Okay. Yes.
Like hey, if that's you, shout outs to you, but I don't know any woman who wants to be with a man.
Those are your experiences, and I'm telling you that with mine. But we're focusing on the man and the woman. That's not even my question. But we're here. We're here now. We're here now. I agree with you, Greg. I think you're right. I think I'm saying it wrong, you know. I'm going to be submissive to my man, and he's going to be my dom. Oh, this is not the right conversation. I'm going to be submissive to my husband, and if he tell me to bark like a dog, roof, motherfucker, roof.
Amen.
Maybe I have like a... No.
That's deep. All right. If you have made it to the end of this episode,
I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all just skip this one. This ain't even for y'all. Just let this one go. It's at the end of the episode, Greg. By the time they listen to this, it's over. It don't matter. Skip it. Skip this one. Me and Greg just arguing. Just skip it. Next week will be nice. I won't be with the shits. I'm gonna listen to Greg.
Welcome to New Dialogue, people. It's the end of the show where we talk about things that we found interesting this week. Do you want to start us off, Gigi?
Oh, shit. Not when my phone just did. No, Greg. I want to hear your voice, because you're right.
Nope.
Lead this pod, Greg.
I have nothing.
Lead this pod, Greg.
My New Dialogue is let's do a better job of listening to each other, people.
Greg.
It's okay to have your own thoughts.
Yes.
You should express your own thoughts.
If not, no, Greg will tell you if you're wrong.
I just think it's important to not always listen for defensive maneuvers or for a defensive response. Just listen.
Like he's talking
listen to
himself.
the words and then formulate your thought. Don't formulate the thought before listening. That's my dialogue.
Trash.
My new dialogue is trash.
Yeah, because I don't even really have a new dialogue either. I saw Black Mirror. I want to say that. I feel like I watched something else. I've been watching From. Have you ever watched From? It's actually pretty good. I want to say it's on Amazon Prime the first season, and maybe like MGM for the second season. I want to say. It's pretty good. I could try to explain it to you, but I won't. What else from my new dialogue? Yo, like, believe it or not, I just want this week to be over. So, for next week, is there a next week?
I hope it's the next week. God, please.
I don't know, you guys. To be honest with you, the last thing that I would leave off with is Greg. You don't always have to argue. Sometimes people just don't have to agree. And yes, it's so great to get your point across. But just because I don't agree with it doesn't make you wrong. Doesn't make your thoughts wrong. Doesn't even make your values or what you actually still believe in wrong. Just means that I may not agree with you. However, I think that sometimes because you haven't seen me in a full-blown relationship yet, that you haven't seen how I really respond. I think that there's a thought process to it, but I don't think you see how I really respond.
I think you always just think I'm talking about you.
Well, you're talking to me.
I'm talking to you. You talk to me too. I don't think you're only talking about me. In fact, you always say you're always like, I know other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you definitely was talking about me, Greg.
I was not. Why would I talk about? No. I'm talking to you. Why would it? No. I would say, Gigi, you.
No, you don't got balls for that.
I do.
So your new dialogue was about just life?
No, I said listen. See? Do y'all see my point?
So were you talking about me?
No. In life, listen.
Oh, okay. Even though you said you see my point, which you were still referring back to. You guys, it's been a pleasure. Maybe next week me and Greg won't argue, but maybe that's what you tune in for. Some people like it rough. Greg, you want to let them know how they can find you and how they can find us? In your mouth. Go ahead.
Instagram and Twitter. Greg Nelson 26.
TikTok. Oh, that's. I should hold it.
Follow the pod at JustAConvo_pod. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. See you there.
I was just making sure you had all of them. You did. Okay. And my amazing individuals. You can find me on Twitter at GCarly7, and that's GQARLY and the number 7. I'll be there, but I don't be there. So if you forgot today, if someone didn't tell you today, if you realize you woke up today and you wanted to argue with Greg over the pod, but realize you're just talking to a recording, I understand. I do it all the time. Me and Greg Shirt want you to go be great. Greg. Gigi.